A college degree means nothing in this day and age. In this video, I'm about to tell you why. And this is coming from someone who does have a college degree. I do have a bachelor's four-year degree. I graduated in April of 2023. It still does not guarantee you a job. It took me over a year to find a job. I was applying for jobs weekly. I was putting in so many applications, things that I'm qualified for. And a lot of the times I didn't even hear back. And it's crazy. Like, I thought having that college degree would give me a little more leeway or put me in more doors than it did. But, you know, in reality, if you don't get a degree in a specific thing, like a doctor or a lawyer, or something that has a specific job, an engineer that they're always looking for people to fill, it's going to be kind of hard for you to find a good paying salary job. A lot of these degrees are unnecessary. You know, a lot of the stuff I learned in college, I could have learned on my own through books, mentorships, Google. I know so many people, including me, are having a tough time in 2025 finding a new job. The job market is crazy right now. Inflation is crazy right now. And this is just a sign, like, in a few years, 10, 20 years, however many years, it's going to be rich and poor. Like, I hope you guys realize that. I've been seeing videos of people having a hard time finding a job. I've even had my friends tell me they're having a hard time finding a job. And same thing with me. You know, I applied to at least 30 job applications this month, and I only heard back from maybe one or two. And they're all stuff I'm qualified for, all stuff in my major, stuff that I'm qualified for, have experience for. And that brings me to my next point. Experience is more important than education nowadays. And it just is, you know. A lot of these entry-level jobs really aren't even entry-level. They label it entry-level, but they're really like intermediate jobs, you know. Entry-level, you don't have to have necessarily experience or education to apply and be selected for them, according to the definition of entry level. But a lot of times it's really intermediate. They want you to have some type of experience, and usually that four-year degree isn't enough. They're probably going to select the people with more experience because they feel like they're more qualified, they've done it before, they have more hands-on experience. You know, I feel like in college, a lot of people, even though you can do internships and, you know, clubs and different organizations, I feel like a lot of people still don't get that hands-on experience that really matters at the end of the day. The job market is crazy, man. Inflation is crazy. The prices of everything keep going up, and, you know, they're not really increasing people's salaries, which is messed up. So that's why, man, now we're living in the most expensive times, but we're living in the easiest time to get rich, or I would say the most possibilities to get rich. You know, there's a million ways just on the internet to get rich, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not coming up with some sort of internet bag, you don't even have to show your face, but sell some type of digital product or something, you're probably going to be lost, man. I'm telling you, the internet's not going anywhere. The internet is $1 billion industry. You know, just simply doing YouTube can open up so many doors for sponsorships, selling merch, making money off the ad revenue, network connections, traveling. Like I said, you can learn a lot of that info, you know, through mentorships. You can buy courses nowadays, maybe $50, $20, even hundreds of dollars. Pay for information from someone who is actually successful at what they're doing, and they can show you proof that it works. People will pay $50,000, $100,000 to go to college, but they won't pay $100 for a course that can help you get money right now. Something that can teach you about crypto, teach you how to blow up your YouTube, teach you how to start a clothing brand, something. Like, people aren't even willing to do that. They're like, that's risky, but they will go into debt just to go to school. Some schools are $50,000 a year, things like that. So you're putting yourself, worst case scenario, $200,000-$300,000 in debt, right? By the time you got to get a dorm, you got to, you know, pay for your room and board. You are putting yourself into all this debt, and you haven't even made that much money in your life yet. How are you going to pay off $100,000 and you haven't even made $100,000 in your life? It just doesn't make sense. You are not setting yourself up for success. And many people, they get lost in this trap, like, okay, I'm $100,000 in debt, but I have a good job now. But now I'm about to start a family. I'm about to have this $30,000 wedding. I'm about to buy this $300,000 house that I can afford a car note. I'm going to get this Mercedes Benz for $50,000. It just doesn't add up. A lot of people would just up their expenses once they realize they have steady income, but you don't realize you're probably going to be paying off those student loans for years on years and years, you know? Me, I'm not really into owing. I'm glad I graduated debt-free, things like that. So I'm up. Even if I would lose all my money right now, I don't owe nobody nothing, you know what I'm saying? Everything I have is paid off. My car. College sets you up to be a worker. They want you to be a worker. They're not really setting you up to be a factory worker or McDonald's worker. You're right. But still, they want you to work in HR. They want you to work in corporate, but still, you're still being told what to do. You still have to ask for paid time off when a family member passes away. or you're gonna get fired. You still have to come in on time. They're telling you what to wear, when you can take your break. Oh, you're like, oh, please, can I take my break? Can I go use the bathroom? Like, they set you up just still to follow in line. You know, I feel like a college degree is an illusion because, like I said, if you're not going to college for something specific, like being a lawyer, a doctor, something along those lines, there's really no point. Like, nowadays, we have social media, okay? Maybe 20 years ago, I would say get a college degree. But now I'm hearing even older people in their 50s and 60s say, like, social media is the way. Social media can open up way more doors than college to me. That's just my opinion. But because the world is on social media, that's what people don't realize. That's why I've started my own business in 2022. I have a clothing line. And then I started my YouTube business in 2023. So over 80% of the millionaires in the world are business owners. Just a little food for thought. Another thing too, like, your job will probably be replaced by AI in the next 20 to 30 years. I hope you guys know that. There's not going to be any more cashiers. There's not going to be any more gas station workers. There's probably not going to be any more teachers. These jobs really aren't that complicated. A robot can do a lot of these jobs that people are doing right now, and they can do it faster, more efficient, and probably at a cheaper cost. So, you know, if you're going to get a college degree, make sure it's something that you can have a guaranteed job in and that will probably not be replaced no matter how advanced technology gets. The world is getting more advanced as the years go on. So another thing too, a lot of the people teaching you in college, you know, your professors and your teachers and, you know, faculty, staff members, whatever it is, a lot of them, they just went to college and they got the proper education, whether it's their master's degree, whether it's their doctor's degree, to be able to tell you what they want. That doesn't mean they have the experience or they actually know 1,000% what they're talking about. They still have to go with the textbook guidelines. Let's say you're taking business, right? Your business professor is not an entrepreneur. He is not a CEO. More likely than not, he or she does not know how to run a business. So they are not speaking from experience. So they're probably not going to tell you the real and uncut truth. Until you're actually in those shoes, it's hard for you to be able to tell somebody what to do. I can't tell someone right now how to get 100,000 subscribers because I don't have it, but I can tell you how to get 1,000. I can't tell them how to get 1 million views, but I can tell them how to get thousands of views. Like I said, your business professor is not a entrepreneur. He is not a business owner. But that's just me, man. You know, I'd rather learn from people who are actually doing what I want to do. Another thing too, college is a business at the end of the day. I hope you guys realize that. The United States as a whole is a business, but college is literally a business. Everything is a business. Everything is a scam. They are profiting so much off of you. These colleges are eating. They are making millions on millions of dollars every year. Like, they are capitalizing off of people's uncertainty, you know. A lot of people might just want to go to college because their friends go to college, or they want to party, woo, woo. They want to fit in, and they don't really know what they want to do after high school. And me, I didn't really know what I wanted to do after high school either, but I could go to college for free. So I'm like, you know, I might as well. That's really the only reason I went to college in the first place. You know, colleges capitalize on people not knowing what these kids want to do with their life when they graduate. You know, me, probably from like ages 18 to like 21, you really like figure out what you want to do with your life, where you want to live, what type of girl you want, you know, how you want your life to set up, how many kids you want in the future, what type of things do you like to do, how much money do you want, do you like designing clothes? Going to college is such a norm. Like, people feel like, you know, if they don't go, they're missing out on something. I would suggest take that 50,000, maybe even 20,000, whatever the case may be, and invest it in yourself. Invest in knowledge. Invest in traveling, meeting new people, going to mentorships and networking events, and really just brand yourself. At the end of the day, I feel like branding yourself is going to pay off the most in the long run because it opens up so many doors. Like me, my name's Richie. People know me as Richie, right? But the internet knows me as Legendary Rich. That is a whole different persona. That is a whole brand. Me, myself, I'm a walking advertisement. I can sell my clothes off my back. I can make money off of streams on YouTube. People can pay me to promote their brand on Instagram or YouTube. I could start making music if I want. People could pay me for courses to learn how to do YouTube and things like that once I get bigger and bigger, and do meet and greets, collabs. The possibilities are really endless. That's why I feel like it's best to just brand yourself. You are a walking brand, you know? But a lot of people don't do it. They might want to do it, but they don't do it because they can't live with like that, not knowing where their next dollar is going to come from, or, oh, we had a bad month, like that means I'm not doing it right, this isn't meant for me. Like, every business owner has bad months. You might have a couple bad years, but 2 bad years, let's say you lost even 20 to 50,000 investing in yourself. That third year, you could become a millionaire. That third year, you can make your first 100K. Like, some people, it takes 5-10 years to really make a lot of money off of chasing their dreams, off of starting their own businesses. You know, Starbucks, they took 16 years to really blow up, to expand out of Seattle. That's where it was founded. A lot of things take time, man, and I feel like that's why people don't have the patience to start a business. That's just really what it is. But I feel like more and more people are knowing now, like, if I want to get rich, it probably is going to happen from starting business. You know, it's going to open up so many doors, or from posting on social media, which is starting your own business. And that's probably the last point I'll get into, is like, everyone works for someone who started a business. People who work at Walmart started their own business. They're a family owned business, by the way. People who work at Little Caesars, people who work corporate jobs, people who work for a college, people who work at the bus station. You are all working for someone who started a business, and the world is always going to need jobs. So I feel like if you can make a job or make a business that can provide value, that can solve somebody's problem, you are always going to make money. You are always going to have workers. Inflation is crazy. There's literally no excuse, and there's literally no room for anyone to be broke nowadays. If you really truly want to go to college, make sure you know that you can for sure get a job once you graduate, and that's something that's not oversaturated, and something that they really need jobs for now, and something that you like doing as well. And if you do want to go to college, go because you want to go. Don't go because your family's pressuring you, your friends pressuring you, or society or your teachers are pressuring you. Go because you want to go. You can still be successful without a college degree. You know, this is coming from someone who does have a college degree. Like I said, I am a college graduate who is creating content, but I know eventually the content is going to pay me way more than this college degree is paying me right now. You know what I'm saying? This is coming from someone who's struggling to find a new job right now. The current job I have right now, it's not bad. It's kind of an entry-level job. I just don't think it's worth the investment is what I'm saying. So invest in yourself. That's the greatest investment you can ever do in life. Invest in knowledge, read books, watch YouTube videos. With books and YouTube videos and Google, the knowledge on there can make you a millionaire. It's up to you if you really want to take the time, the dedication, and really sit there and learn it. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope I inspired somebody, or hope I gave somebody at least a different point of view, a different perspective. Man, that's all I try to do on my channel, is give free game, things like that, be down to earth. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. Road to 100K. Let's keep going up. Comment down Rich Mafia if you made it this far in the video. And yeah, man, we out. Link in bio for my clothing brand website, Real Legendary Status. Go copy some drip, man. Drip Star, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go.